Well, of the KIPP students who have finished 8th grade, 1 out of 3 have gone on to get a college diploma, while another 5% have completed an associate's degree. And while that's above the national average and 4 times the rate for students from other low-income communities, it's still well below where the school wants to be. That's why KIPP Academy encourages former students who have gone on to college to come back and take part in the classroom, giving students their role models to learn from. Our Lisa Hines has the story of a young lady who spends her college breaks right back where her educational success began.
There's a whole lot of chanting going on at KIPP Academy.
So when I come back, I chant with the students.
Annetta Obichi Olaru is a former student at KIPP and says the chants really help students with math.
The 5th graders have their math test. They have their math OCTT next week. So I do chants with them to get them ready for their math test. So they have like their factors, they roll their numbers, their 9s, their 8s, their 6s, etc. So that when they get to the multiplication on the OCCT, it'll be easier for them.
Annetta says the culture here is very important.
I always tell people KIPP is life. I always tell them that. Like, if you just stay here for a day, you'll get stuck on the culture to learn. I think the culture is the key to the education. I think it's just the KIPP culture. You fall in love with it, you get stuck, and you just have a desire to learn.
It's the reason Annetta is where she is today.
Before I came to KIPP, I had never passed the state test before. So when I came here, they were looking out for me because I was so far behind. Like, I had made 50s on everything, and I thought that was okay. So when I got to KIPP, I scored advanced on everything. I made a perfect score on my 8th grade math test. I only missed 1 on my algebra test, so it was very different, my education experience after coming to KIPP, from coming from an elementary school that was on a warning list to coming to KIPP that they had just got their charter when I came here. It was definitely hard. Just coming from the elementary school that I came from, it was, I say the hardest thing about transitioning to KIPP was the rules. They have a lot of rules. They don't seem necessary. Tucking in your shirt, you have to wear a belt, you can only wear these colored shoes, stuff like that. They don't seem necessary, but I understand why they're there. They're there so that you'll have more time to focus on your education.
An education that has her giving back to other young students while away at college.
Well, right now at KIPP Believe in New Orleans, I volunteered there and I work with the 7th and 8th grade. So I feel like I have a connection with 7th and 8th grade. Because right around, I say the 7th grade, I was kind of off on my path. I struggled here 6th and 7th grade, specifically 7th grade. So I work at KIPP Believe in New Orleans with their 7th graders, mostly with like discipline problems and goal settings. And I think right around the 7th grade, you should like have your goals in line for high school and for your future. So that's why I want to teach 7th and 8th grade.
It's an education she strongly believes in.
It's fine education for free. It's more than fine education. They teach you life lessons.
Life lessons for Annetta and everyone she comes in contact with.
Now, Lisa tells us that upon graduation, Annetta hopes to return to teach full-time at KIPP.